Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, welcome back. Exciting night here. We've got the semi-finals. All the teams are playing their matches tonight. And I will be spectating the KGK versus LBF matches. We're going to play both matches tonight. There's going to be a 5-minute break in between them. I'm going to split it up into 2 videos. KGK will be on the attack first with LBF on the defense. As always, YouTube, please remember to like and subscribe. And I hope this is a good match, and I hope you enjoy. Again, remember to like, subscribe. So KGK is going to be on the attack as usual. I'm going to spend the first little minute just to make sure everyone gets assigned to the right teams. We're going to have a few late joiners for LBF. They're starting with, I think, 36 or 37. So we're going to have like 2 or 3 late joiners for them. KGK, they're going to be playing with 1 person less, I believe, because someone's gone on holiday. How dare you go on holiday? How dare you go on holiday? In such an important time. There we go. There's a couple of late joiners coming in. I transferred them. All good. I'm just keeping an eye on stuff, chat. Just making sure things are sorted. There is all the KGK, and like I said, so it's going to be 38 versus 36 at the moment. We're going to have a few late joiners. Let's have a look at how LBF are managing their defense at the beginning. So we've got a small section, squad 6. They're heading to cover the southernmost crossing, the rubble crossing. We've got a lot of infantry pouring on road bridge itself. 10 seconds until the starting phase is over. Looks like we've got a couple of people moving across to the small dockyard area as well. And the 88 flat gun has been mounted as well. Let's head on over to the allies now and see what KGK is going to be doing on the attack. How are they going to be rolling out? You see, there is a Logitruck with Sky heading straight north along with the command car, I believe. Let me just check. Is that the command car? No, it's just the normal transport vehicle. Or was that the command car? It was the command car, sorry. Along with a Firefly heading north. Conrad, Strange Droid, they're all heading towards the north. They're probably trying to rush that northern crossing as much as possible. We've got a Logitruck heading towards the, a half-track heading towards the south, and also a Staghound. Chat, I haven't cast for like 2 weeks. I'm a little bit out of it, okay? Nickelman and Enigma there using their transport vehicle, getting a rally up very quickly near the main bridge crossing. We've also got a transport vehicle. I believe this was the MSP. Yeah, MSP moved to position 28. And as we suspected, as we did in the pre-match talk, the defenders have actually pushed across the bridge, and they're going to try and delay the attackers as much as possible. If you can get your AT across the bridge early game as the defenders, you can quickly sneak some kills on MSPs, on tanks and stuff. Let's head on over to the most important part of the map so far, though. The most important part within the first 2 minutes of this match is this northern crossing, and it looks like KGK is going to make it first. They've got a full MSP supported by Logitruck and also the command car. Oh, disaster as the MSP gets stuck. The MSP gets stuck. It's blocking the way. Can the Logitruck get across in time? Looks like they are going to get across in time. LBF were a little bit slow getting out of their main base. The allies can usually get to this bridge 20 to 30 seconds before, as long as nothing goes wrong, than the Germans. But if the Germans are quick, they can also get there in good time. We've got Tom Cordo over here. He is a German Logitruck. He's just arrived, but he's arrived a little bit too late. Will he hide his truck and get it in position to block that bridge? And you can see the German forces, they have some kind of light tank coming out. I believe it will be a Puma. Yeah, Puma is not going to make it to the bridge in time, or however. And then behind there is a half-track. Didn't make it to the northern crossing in time. KGK have got across. They got across with with an MSP, a scout car, and a Logitruck. And you can see AT here, Niz and Doom. They're ready to take out this Puma. They're ready to ambush it. One shot right now. Boom, engine out. This Puma's gonna go down. Niz trying to place a mine, but the Puma's getting away. Can Doom hit his second shot?
It's dead.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure either, Doom. The Puma, so low on health, it actually killed itself by shooting HE nearby. That's unfortunate here for unfortunate there for that Puma. He was going to go down nevertheless. Near's unfortunate for him. He goes down to Glutwood, and also Doom goes down. The half-track managed to stay alive. So Rockmaster, Seal, and Glut managing to keep their half-track alive. You can see Tom there. He's going to try block the bridge, no doubt. Let's head on further south. Very unfortunate for that Puma. I need to keep an eye just to make sure people join on the right team, so I will keep an eye on that. We've got the Greyhound here, covering the northern crossing here, trying to support his infantry. You can see a 7 ID squad that has pushed across onto the opposing side of the river, supported by a Greyhound, and also, is that a 5-flower or Sherman? It is a Sherman. Trying to support the infantry. Let's head on down to the main road bridge now to see what is happening down there. You see a storm squad tried to cross the pier crossing just north of the main road bridge. They've been held up now. Look at those mortars raining down. Smoke and HG trying to help the attackers push across. Aerial there. He's under fire. Trying to hold up. Trying to slow down the attack on the main road bridge. You can see there's actually been an infiltration onto the other side of the bridge on the southern crossing as well. LBF are trying to do their best. You can see Henderson there, Henderson, Jefferson, and Cats have made it across. They're supported by a Staghound. Hookie and Cats, you can see their rally is down in that southernmost half, safe as possible there. Very, very mixed start by both teams here. We've had results on both sides. LBF is still holding the road bridge strong, but they are slowly being encircled. I'm heading back up to the northern crossing because I saw Doom and Niz respawned on the MSP, and they've actually done a good job of taking out those infantry that appeared on the half-track. The only problem they've got now is there is a half-track blocking the bridge. So what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to blow up this half-track and then use a shovel to dig out the half-track so they can get across the bridge again. You see Zackle over there and Tin. Zackle and Tin at the moment. That is squad commander. Sorry, platoon commander. And there is the blown up half track that they're going to have to now use their shovels to dig that out to allow for any future MSPs, Logi trucks, tanks, you name it, to get across the bridge. Really strong start here from KGK though. They've managed to break across both the pontoons opposite the main bridge. They have been pushed off the southernmost bridge for now. You can see the southern crossing there. LBF have managed to re-secure it. They're holding on strong. We've had a couple of extra players, so you can see the LBF team are having their late players slowly join. This has been a good job here from LBF. Holding ground on the opposite side of the river, it has delayed a lot of the attacks. However, KGK have broken through along the northern crossings. So LBF are going to have to dig in now. They're going to have to clear out this infiltration on their side of the river. They've done a good job yet again. They've managed to clear out some of this infiltrating infantry, but there are tanks on scene. There's a Greyhound slowly rolling down to cap. You can see the infantry sticking very close by, supported infantry and tanks working side by side. Good coordination there from both teams. I saw there is a tank in the south. LBF, they've got a King Tiger. This King Tiger is going to be so hard for KGK to deal with. If that King Tiger keeps distance. Bombing run coming down. Bombing run landing perfectly on the flak cannon for the defenders. Artillery also landing perfectly for KGK in this compound here. A lot of infantry from KGK though. Slowly starting to encircle these rallies under a lot of pressure. This Greyhound slowly driving down. I think that King Tiger needs to relocate and head north a little bit because LBF is under a lot of pressure here on the northern side of this cap. The defensive line has been broken here for LBF. KGK is breaking hard with tank and infantry support. You can even see German Bastard and X Grims trying to flank around here. We've got a destroyed vehicle. I would imagine that's probably an MSP has been taken out. So the defenders losing more and more spawn locations. They've also, LBF have completely lost control of the northern bridge. They have got a tank going in the north. We'll quickly go watch that tank because I think that tank is going to quickly go down to Niz and any AT nearby. You can see Niz already hearing the sound of that tank. He's rushing to take it out. It is some kind of heavy or medium. What is it? It is a... it's only a P3. Not a huge tank to lose, but nevertheless, it is still armor. See, Niz, 2 bazookas and a mine should take out this P3 easily. Side shot for Niz. Oh, Niz is the Logi team. Niz is Logi. It's Doom who has the AT kit. So that P3 can stay alive a little bit longer. P3 is actually driving straight towards the KGK commander there. He might have heard the engine. Got a kill on Niz. Good job. Knew the infantry was nearby. Fired close, taking him out. This time he didn't blow himself up. So good job there. Missing the command car. Did a little loop-de-loop there. Missing the command car. He's looking to reclaim control of that northern bridge, and you can't blame him. You want to control all access to the opposite side of the river. KGK is still pushing strong here. You see Rain. Rain is very close to that rally there for the defenders. Brandy's on the right team. I know he's part of KGK. Rain very close to the defenders' rally there. LBF are going to have to watch out. If that rally goes offline, that is going to be devastating for the defenders. You see, it's Grim as well. It's Grim very close to another rally. That's going to be 2 defenders' rallies going offline. That's going to be devastating to the defenders here. See, it's Grim's very close. He can probably hear it. He can probably hear the radio of the rally. He might even see it. You can see Rain got taken out as he entered that building, but nevertheless, he's probably located that rally now, sharing that information to his team. It's going to be so important. It's Grim ran past that rally. LBF got a good control here in the north. Sorry, the furthest south, crossing the King Tiger, relocating a little bit, driving around, trying to spot where the infantry is coming from in the south. I'd say that King Tiger really needs to relocate a little bit more north. We've got a big crossing now coming to the main bridge. Look at this. We've got Storm with a full squad trying to push across that main bridge. Northern and it's Grim managed to break into a trench line here. LBF looking very, very broken on the first cap defense here. Tickets-wise, KGK have a 50-ticket lead. And a Stuka was dropped in the north. Let's see if we can find what that Stuka was located on. Stuka, I believe it took out the MSP. That was the MSP that they managed to get forward in the first place. So good job there from LBF locating that MSP, taking out. That means there is 1 less spawn point that they can utilize. LBF funneling infantry back into the trenches to hold this point. That Storm squad that broke across the main bridge with that smoke cover has been mostly dealt with. We've got Eggman. Is Eggman dead or alive? He's down in the smokes. No, Eggman is dead. He is no more. MG's being placed. Look at Sweet Kisses here. Sweet Kisses with an MG. Well placed. Firing straight along the trench line. Cutting out the LBF infantry reinforcements that are slowly pouring in. Time on board, 31 minutes. KGK looking strong to take this first cap. It isn't a blitzkrieg. It's taken them at least 15 minutes so far, and it's going to take them more time, but they are looking very good here on the attack. They've managed to take out that rally point in this compound. LBF losing ground on this first cap. They need armors or something big to change the tide of battle here, because KGK is getting bodies on point, and they're slowly starting to take the majority through infantry. That King Tiger still holding the north. You can see KGK have actually relocated a lot of their squads. All their squads that was trying to break across this rubble crossing have actually completely relocated. They've stopped their pushes here and they've relocated to the north. They know they've broken through the north, so they're quickly reorganizing their team, relocating where their attack is coming from, and they're doing a good job there. Well placed artillery. I imagine this is German artillery. 2 kills so far. 2 kills, 5-6 rounds. A little bit unlucky so far. A little bit unlucky. He managed to get 3 kills, I think. If it was a little wider spread, it might have actually taken out more individuals there, and maybe even the Greyhound, which would have been huge for LBF. You can see LBF are struggling here. They're struggling with their spawn locations. They've been pushed all the way back. They've lost their rallies. They've lost their MSPs. Let's just open up the map and fly around the map for a little while. You can see LBF, their nearest MSP is all the way down here. Their nearest rally point is all the way down here, south of Cap, so their team is having to scramble all the way north to get there. A bunch of team kills there. Everyone is still on the right team. Perfect. And you can see KGK is slowly starting to take control. They've taken control of the whole northern side of the map. And look at all the infantry funneling down. You've got a 7 ID squad funneling around with more storm squads. You've got that Greyhound slowly trickling down. LBF trying to get bodies on point, but they've got such a long distance to run from. That King Tiger is slowly starting to relocate now. It might be too late. By the time the King Tiger gets here, it might be too late. KGK might embed themselves so strongly at this point, they might take it. Less than 30 minutes to take this cap so far. You can see it in the north. The P3 has been destroyed in the north for the LBF defense. KGK still have a strong control of the north, and you can actually see KGK with squad 2 are locking down town square, sorry. So on the second cap, KGK already have a squad in position ready to take that second cap. It's also going to deny another spawn location for LBF. That King Tiger, here he is. The biggest tank in the game currently, rolling to help the defense now. The Big Daddy. They call him the King for the reason. He's looking to get on point. He'll very easily deal with that Greyhound. One shot and that Greyhound will go down with ACR ammo or ABC ammo. HE will be able to clear out the top stories of these buildings, support his infantry. Look at him driving straight onto point now. He's looking to deal with that Greyhound. Looking to line up a shot. He should be able to see the Greyhound. Well, high nameplates, one shot on the Greyhound, takes it down to about 30% health. The Greyhound now has to retreat. Is the Greyhound going to give chase? Probably is. And the Greyhound is retreating. Good flanking infantry here from LBF as well. Looking to take out this rally points from KGK. If these rally points go down, that's going to be huge for the defenders here. That Greyhound continuing to retreat, and the Greyhound actually goes down. The King Tiger did give chase. The big cat chasing down the little dog, and obviously the big cat is going to win that fight. In the process, he also crushed Mix there. The King Tiger's under a little bit of pressure now, though. He got hit by a small arms AT fire. Mine might be placed. Yeah, a mine was placed on the side. The blast damage there, though, such a big blast radius from that King Tiger. Managed to kill Northern there as he placed a mine onto the side of the King Tiger. Engine goes out. That King Tiger's in a devastating place now, though. The King Tiger still has about 90% health, but it is isolated in a very bad position. Infantry will need to support it as they get out, repair the engine, and start to reverse that King Tiger. If LBF loses that King Tiger, that's going to be a big asset lost. Artillery, that's KGK artillery, and you can bet where that artillery is going to be landing. Here it comes right now. A bunch of infantry kills. Will it get any splash damage onto the King Tiger? It actually did. It almost killed Echo there, one of the squad members trying to repair the engine. And Echo goes down. He repaired the engine just in time. All the infantry from LBF has basically been dealt with. A bouncing bazooka takes the King Tiger down to about 10% health. Can Ellie save the King Tiger? It's going to have to reverse through smokes into infantry. Doesn't make it. Bram with the long-range bazooka on the opposite side of the river takes down the King Tiger. And I think that's going to be what seals the first cap for KGK. Time on board, 26 minutes. 60 ticket lead for KGK. Very strong start from them, but they have lost a lot of tickets in the process. Can LBF hold on? KGK flanked from every single angle. You just look at the map control now. KGK have number superiority on the point, but LBF haven't given up. They've still got this flanking infantry on the opposite side of the river. They're trying to get in behind KGK. They're trying to reverse take the spawn locations. There's still a lot of LBF nearby. Will it be enough to get onto the point to take out those rallies? LBF digging in deep here to make sure they have it. Just keep double checking, you see. So currently it's 38 versus 37. So not quite even, but LBF have a two-man shortage. KGK have one-man shortage. See a Firefly here. Firefly no doubt came to help take that cap and maybe came to try help take out that King Tiger. Is there any AT? There is no AT nearby to take out that Firefly for LBF. Very close though. The point is still in the hands of LBF. LBF are digging in hard here. They're not allowing this cap to fall so easily. They keep bodies pouring into the cap. The point has just been neutralized. KGK have just neutralized the point. If LBF drop artillery in this location right here, that might stop KGK capping. Artillery might save this for LBF, but it has to come in very quickly. Commander is on point. You see Shackle below me. He's going to help speed up the capping process. He gets taken out. Ego there, taking out the commander, allowing for precious time to be given to LBF to try stop this capping process. They're trying to get bodies on point, but they're getting shot at by Firefly. There's infantry heavily embedded into the trenches. I think KGK is going to take this cap before LBF can get enough there. Artillery? It's smoke artillery. Is not going to be enough. I don't know whose smoke that is. I imagine that might be KGK smoke. Smits there. Trying to take out Kaz. Smits gets the kill on Kaz. Firefly getting onto the cap now as well. LBF, I don't think they're going to hold this. They're doing their best. They're trying to get bodies back into the cap as fast as they can. But I think it might be a little too late. One shot on the Firefly. That was a good shot on the Firefly. It takes the Firefly down to about 50% health. Unluckily for Glut, he wasn't able to finish off the Firefly. But the Firefly is on about 50% health. So that was a big hit by him. And the cap has been taken. 38 minutes on the board now. KGK took the cap. Staghound almost taken out here as well. Can Lenny finish off the Staghound? He's got his Panzerstreck out. One shot. Staghound goes down. So LBF got a they definitely made KGK fight for that first cap. It wasn't a blitzkrieg that KGK like to do. KGK, in all their games, they like to play quick. They like to play fast. They didn't quite achieve a blitzkrieg there. Nevertheless, they took the first cap. We've got a new tank on scene. It's a P4. This P4 is in a very risky position here. He could take out the Firefly. Firefly's on about 50% health, but at the same time, he's very close to infantry. Can he finish off the Firefly? Firefly's on 50% health. That would be huge. If he can take out the Firefly, that is a huge kill. And he does. He gets the kill. Bravo there for LBF. They're making KGK work for this game. They are not giving up. They are not rolling over. They are making KGK work for this game. Excellent there for that by that P4 there. Put it itself in a very risky position, but it managed to take out one of the heaviest tanks the Allies will be fielding this game, a Firefly. P4 returning to the second cap. Now you can see LBF already spawning on that second cap, trying to create up a defense as quick as they can. KGK like to play fast. LBF knows that's their play style, so they cannot delay. They cannot waste time. They have to be quick in mobilizing defense. Two P4s on scene for LBF now. Two incredibly strong medium tanks for LBF. You can see LBF mounting a defense. They're getting into buildings. They're trying to claim every building they can. They're not going to be giving up. Let's head over to that northern crossing because I can see there's actually infantry of some kind. It is a German defender. Maximus is logistics for LBF. It looks like he's managed to reclaim. He has. He's placed down a hedgehog and he's trying to stop KGK from using See Doom and Niz here. Oh, what a mine there. Doom and Niz disappearing. Is Shackle going to run over the other mine? No, Shackle saw the mines. He's not going to fall for it. So that is a great job there by Maximus. He's denied a crucial part of map control for KGK. We'll have to see if that comes to bite KGK in the tail. Because if LBF can now block this bridge here, if they can get some hedgehogs on this bridge, that completely delays any MSPs, logistics, or tanks from KGK. If they can reclaim both of these bridges, that is a huge part of this map, a huge characteristic of this map. You can see Storm have already got a squad flanking on the north. Sorry, what would this be? This would be the eastern side of this cap. They've got to rally down. They're moving in quick. They've actually taken out one of the defenders' rally. LBF are going to have to be careful here. LBF are going to have to be really careful here because KGK is pushing in on their rear. They don't have many defenders in the rear. They've already found one defender rally. They're close to getting a second defender rally. Smix there doing a good job. Just double check. Make sure everyone's on the right teams again. Yep, everyone's on the right teams. So they're going to have to be careful here, LBF, to make sure they don't get rear capped. I'm really curious to see if LBF get a logistics truck on this bridge so they can start planting some hedgehogs. You can see the next big tank coming forward here. It is a MSP followed by a 3-man Churchill. MSP is going to go first. Is the MSP going to fall into a trap here? Nope. Nope. Something even worse happened to the MSP. Arco was driving. Arco was driving, and he managed to do the impossible. He drove off the bridge. He flipped the MSP. The MSP didn't even get destroyed. So now they have to destroy their own MSP to get it back. So good job. Good job there. That's why you don't allow him to drive, ever. You never allow him to drive. Oh, the Churchill just got hit. Churchill is down to about 50% health. Second hit, engine out, takes it down to about 30% health. A second hit, a third hit takes it down to about 20% health. It's getting hit by the P4, and then it goes down. That is huge. Also, the logistics truck. LBF is coring this back slowly. There goes the logistics truck. That is huge. That's 10 tickets for the Churchill, 10 tickets for the logistics truck, 10 tickets friendly fire for the MSP. Look at the placement of this P4. Such a brilliant placement. Cracking those shots on that Churchill as it came across that river. That is huge there. Huge. We've also got people spawning on the MSP, not realizing it's in the river. That is huge there for LBF. Coring some valuable tickets back there. Also taking out a Churchill. That means KGK in heavy tanks, they only have one more Churchill or a Firefly. Then they have no more heavy tanks left. LBF, good defense here. Let's just double check, make sure, yeah, everyone's still on the right side. LBF doing a good job here on the rear. They managed to counter that quick push by Storm. At the same time, Storm and 7ID have squads, also some KGK members pushing in on the south side, and they're actually doing a good job pushing here on the south side KGK. They managed to break through the fields, the trenches, the buildings there, managing to clear out some of these buildings. Good smoke screen going down from the mortars from KGK. We've got another destroyed vehicle. I think, is that one of the P4s? So one of the P4s was destroyed. Map control in the north. Let's see. Have KGK managed to reclaim map control in the north? If they haven't, that means they're still going to have to push across that middle bridge, which is being camped by a tank. So they've cleared the hedgehogs, and here comes a Cromwell. So... no, they haven't. The hedgehogs are still there. So they have to wait for a HE or a commander asset to take out these hedgehogs. They need a pioneer or the HE satchel kit of the Logi team to take out these hedgehogs. That is that's crucial. That's how important these what do you call them? These bridges are. If you can take control of the bridges, you can completely deny reinforcements from your team. It is really the supply route. Meekit there, almost finding the rally. Pioneer. He's right next to it. He's found it. He's found it. That is the Storm Rally gone down on the rear of the camp. LBF are doing such a good job here. They're slowly clawing those tickets back. Time on board, 30 minutes. There's still plenty of time. Plenty of time. And in KGK chat, they're yelling to get this MSP out of the water. How did they deal with it? They're going to have to get a tank to shoot it from the side or drop a HE close on the bridge to take it out. That is, I'm sure Arca doesn't want to see the replay of that later. Very unfortunate there for him. They're going to try call a strafing run on it. That's what they're saying in their team chat. They're going to call a strafing run to try to deal with that MSP. KGK with their infantry, though, they've actually managed to break through here on the, what would this be, the western side. They're slowly trickling in down the road, destroyed that P4, got into the first row buildings, then the second. Now they're into the third. They're doing a good job pushing in here. A lot of LBS infantry defenses on the rear. They can push this forward now, and they're going to have to push forward it soon because KGK have found a hole. They've punched through the first line of defense in the town itself. And LBF need to plug this hole now. They need to get into these buildings, clear them out, plug the hole. Another tank here, I believe. Is that another tank? What is this? Some kind of vehicle. It is a transport vehicle. Jefferson. Oh, Jefferson body blocks the car there. Lenny didn't mean to hit the soldier. He meant to hit the car, but Jefferson managed to body block the Panzerschreck. That is 5 tickets. Yep, that's a specialized transport vehicle. So Lenny claiming another 5 tickets there. P4 looking to block this bridge once more. Brandy just spawned on the MSP. Stop spawning on the MSP, guys. Come on. Stop it. Stop it. Stop spawning on the MSP. Come on. You're giving away tickets. Looks like KGK, they've been pushed out here. You can see LBF relocating their infantry. Do not spawn at the bridge, MSP. They're saying it again in team chat. Stop spawning there. And look at the ticket difference now. 33 ticket difference. LBF have really clawed this back in terms of ticket difference. On the first cap, it was starting to run away with them. They was losing tanks. They was losing MSPs. But now they're starting to claw this back by taking out those tanks. And another tank goes down. A Cromwell goes down now. I imagine it drived over an AT mine. It either got hit by a Stuka or it drove over an AT mine. Or it could have been, is that a Puma? Is that a long-range Puma shot? Is that a long-range Puma? Sorry for the hiccups. No, it's a 232. Not as impressive. But still, that 232 can shoot onto the bridge. Any truck that tries to cross, it can take them out with very easily AT. Second Cromwell is on scene now. KGK wasting a lot of tickets here, I've got to say. They've lost so many tickets with tanks, MSPs, and Logi trucks. Again, that is how important these bridges are. You really need to control these bridges. Even after the first cap, you need to control the bridges. See, Hookie, was he the next one to spawn? See, brand power there. They're trying to reclaim this bridge. They're trying to look for mines, deal with the infantry. They killed Lenny there. You see, Lenny was that AT. And KGK have kind of been winded at this point. Time on board, 26 minutes, and the wind in KGK's sail has run out a little bit. The wind in KGK's sail has run out a little bit here. You see, Storm got a rally behind the cap again. Just double check. Yep, everyone's still on the same teams. Perfect. KGK, The wind has been knocked out of their sails. They're unable to get tanks across the bridge. They're unable to get MSPs across the bridge or Logi trucks. It's really delaying them here. LBF, their logistics and their AT have done such a good job. Such a good job of locking down these bridges. Wait, what? Admin on Obi? Ba 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 ba. Yeah, that is a bugged. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes rallies, when they're in trenches with water, can be hard to destroy. So they'll just make a note of it. Nothing can be done. It happens. It's just one of them things. Nevertheless, back to the game at hand. Cromwell has finally made it across the river. But look at this. Look at Maximus again. This sneaky, sneaky logistics person here. Looking to get on that bridge and block it yet again. And he needs to. You see Niz and Doom there. They're doing their best to try hold that bridge, making sure no one gets on it. If I was KGK at this point, I would have someone stationed on those bridge constantly at this point, making sure no one can get there. It looks like the MSP has finally been dealt with, however. The MSP has been dealt with. Thank God. KGK might start to get a little bit of wind in their sails. You can see rallies going up now. Tank support should be arriving soon. Time on board, 23 minutes. KGK, despite everything, they still have the ticket lead. Despite losing a lot of tanks and trucks, they still have the ticket lead. This Cromwell's going to have to be careful here, though. This Cromwell's driving straight towards a P4, I believe. You see the 232. 232 managed to kill Northern. The P4 needs to watch out here. The P4 has no idea where he just got shot from. He's trying to find it. The P4 and Cromwell is a very even matchup. The Cromwell has APS that can destroy a P4 very easily. You can see it's already down to about 30% health. One more shot and it might go down. P4 likewise has ACR. You can see the 232 is trying to help, but it's not infantry he has to deal with. It's a tank. So they actually don't know there's a Cromwell next to them. So that 232 and that P4 are going to have to retreat because that Cromwell has full health and it's chasing down these tanks. And both the P4 and 232 is so low in health. And look at the Cromwell. It's breached the hill. One shot on the P4. The P4 is going to go down at this point. Unless it can get one shot off. It can't. The P4 goes down. Now the 232 is also going to go down. If the Cromwell can land a shot. 232 is trying to use the train as best it can. It can't get away in time. Yeah. It was Northern. Northern was the one who helped the Cromwell then. LBF, their tank crews, thought it was AT. When in actual fact, it was that Cromwell and an AT sneaking up on them. Let's get back towards the cap. LBF still holding the cap, but you can see KGK have started to break through the defensive lines again. And almost 100 ticket difference now for KGK and LBF. LBF really have to be careful with their tickets at this point. I feel that infantry is doing a mixed job. They're getting a lot of tank kills. They're getting a lot of MSP and vehicle kills. But at the same time, they've lost a few tanks, and also they're losing vital infantry fights. LBF need to slow down on their tickets a little bit. Be a little bit, allow their medics to do their jobs. Be a little bit more cautious with their lives. 2 Cromwells coming on scene now. Look at this 88 though. They have no idea this 88 is right here. This Cromwell. This Cromwell, the 88. How does he not see it? It's right in front of him. The engine's moving. He's looking for it. He must see it. He must see the 80. He must see the Cromwell. He's looking in the direction of it. Cromwell's hiding behind this hill. See the Cromwell? He's trying to spot the 88 as well. The commander saw it. The Cromwell knows something's there. Using the bush the best of it can. The low... Oh, the second Cromwell coming forward now as well. You can see the crew Gotts has got out. He's trying to spot the 88 for his tank. 88 misses one shot. Misses a second shot. Cromwell's reversing, and if the Cromwell lands one shot, that's it. The gunner should be dead on the 88. The 88 still alive. Missed a second. Oh, did that miss? It misses another shot. That's a big hit. Oh, one more shot. Too many vital shots missed there. If only a little bit more accurate, he could have taken out both Cromwells there. Stuka called. Well done. That Stuka landing where that Cromwell was. Consolation prize there. Cromwell does go down. One Cromwell is still alive, but nevertheless, that was a well-played Stuka as it was distracted taking out that pack. LBF still holding the second cap here, though. Time on board, 18 minutes. If LBF can hold out for 18 minutes, they won't have to worry about tickets. But KGK, look at them approaching here. They've started to encircle the cap from the rear. They've got tank support coming. I don't see any tank support nearby for LBF yet. There is a tank on its way. It's another medium tank, I believe. No, it's a second King Tiger. Unbelievable. A second King Tiger, the best heavy tank deck the Germans can get. This will absolutely destroy the Cromwell, but it needs to be near infantry for support. It might even spot the Cromwell at this long distance. You can see it's looking for it. You can see the Cromwell retreating in a far, far distance there. Those two little blue squares straight ahead. One shot narrowly misses by the King Tiger. Very long shot to hit through the trees. The low profile of the Cromwell. Very hard to hit as it moves through trenches. Let's head back over to the bridge again, because it looks like LBF once again have map control, bridge control here in the north. You can see Tom is back. He's managed to kill Doom, Niz. There are no hedgehogs up. There's no hedgehogs up. There is an ammo crate, so he could place mines. In fact, there are mines. Mines have been placed. Very hard to see them, but I believe those are AT mines and AP mines. So the northern bridge completely locked off yet again. And look at the road bridge as well. LBF managed to get infantry again on this the main bridge itself. So once again, both bridges are blocked. They've even used an enemy logi truck that's been destroyed at some point to block the bridge. So not only is this bridge now blocked, there's AT nearby with Lenny ready to deal with any other vehicles that approach. There are spawns up for KGK. You can see there's an FOB there, and KGK have managed to break through the rear of the second cap. The second tap town square is falling. LBF being flanked and encircled on all sides. KGK having a hard time keeping supply lines open. LBF, can they hold on to the second cap, or will it fall and then potentially lose on tickets? They do have the King Tiger. The King Tiger can get onto cap now and help. This King Tiger would be huge support for infantry. See the King Tiger slowly heading towards the cap, doing its best to help. If LBF hold on here, that is an incredible, incredible job by them. An underdog story. If they can win this match, it gives them a huge benefit going into the second game where they are on the attack. KGK really having to work hard here to take this cap. You can see them doing their best to clear out these buildings one by one. A last stand defense here for LBF. You can see Kyle, Linux, Abby, Bon, Kyle, Isaac, all doing their best to hold on to the second cap here. They're encircled. They are surrounded. The King Tiger is trying to help support. LBF infantry are getting camped on the third hard point spawn point. King Tiger, will it arrive on time? Can LBF hold on? You can see, look how close the rallies is. You can see Poms from 7ID just spawned so close on that rally. They've got a fob close by as well. They have the spawn locations to hand. King Tiger was just called out in chat by KGK. They know there's a King Tiger on scene. Was they expecting a King Tiger at this stage of the game? Can the King Tiger get over a small bump? Find out very shortly. Oh, it's one of those fences. It's Periscope, get on this, fix this. Unacceptable. That fence might have saved KGK here, but it does look like LBF are managing to slowly funnel defenders on point. You can see Shackle there. Commander for KGK was on cap as well, trying to speed up the cap process. Time, 14 minutes. That's 14 minutes with 187 tickets. They can do it. They can hold on. LBF can hold on to this game. They're doing all they can to hold on. LBF are not giving up on this second cap. They're digging in tooth and nail here, pushing KGK out of these buildings. The King Tiger trying to find another way to get to the town. You can see the Cromwell here. The Cromwell can kill the King Tiger, but it can only do it from the side or rear. APS in the side or rear absolutely chews through the King Tiger, but he has to get onto the side or rear. A frontal engagement with a King Tiger, he is not going to win that fight. You can see the King Tiger knows where the Cromwell is. He's heading to that road. He's looking to chase him. Scare away the King Tiger. Cromwell knows as well. You can see the Cromwell actually retreating. Open up the map. You can see there is a tank trying to cross that main bridge in the north. The King Tiger is actually chasing the Cromwell at this point. Head back over to this northern bridge. Maximus is doing his best. One tank is heavily damaged. He must have drove over the first AT mine. Heavily damaged. He drove over the first AT mine. Now he needs to retreat and repair. He knows there's mines there. And look at this for Tom as well. Tom is actually doing some infiltration here. Some spying behind enemy lines. He's actually found a forward operating base for KGK. There's a Logi truck, a specialized truck, a transport truck. He's found a mortar team. He actually killed Sky. So if mortars, if artillery drops down on this, that's 10, 20 tickets with the vehicles there alone. Not to mention the mortars are currently offline as well. So great job there by the logistics team from LBF. Artillery, is that artillery? Let's just see if it's going to land where we think it's going to land. Did Tom call in that artillery? Time on board, 11 minutes, just under 12 minutes. Don't hear the artillery falling yet. Oh, it looks like the artillery landed in the town. But I hear a plane. I want to see the plane. No? Okay. Tom is just holding it down with his rifle at the moment, so we'll head back over to the town. You can see, let's just look at this bridge again. Tapas and Lenny doing such a good job. This is what's won LBF the game here, if it continues this way. If LBF can hold out on the second cap, holding down these two bridges is what's won the game there for them. If this continues the way it's going, if they can hold on to the second cap, they have to thank their logistics team for doing such an incredible job for holding down those two bridges. KGK still pushing into the cap. They've broken through the rear. We've actually got a tank exchange going on at the moment. Cromwell trying to take on the King Tiger. 2 pence in the rear. The King Tiger's down to 30% health. One more shot in the rear and it's going to go down with APS. Little of a glancing shot. One more will do it. Big shot by the King Tiger, but it's not going to be enough. And there we go. Cromwell snuck behind onto the side. Cromwell took out the King Tiger. 15 tickets. They are at 40% health, so that Cromwell is going to have to get away quickly before it gets hit by a Panzerschreck. But that is huge there for KGK. They have tank supremacy again. 15 tickets those King Tigers lost. Another close rally point. Look at all the inventory pouring in. Less than 10 minutes. Time is running out for KGK. They're throwing all their bodies at this point onto the cap. And LBF is looking a little bit thin with infantry. El Julo here is actually a commander. He's trying to lock down the cap as well. Artillery. I imagine that is KGK, LBF artillery. Yep. Bunch of kills there. Well-placed artillery got potentially 3, potentially 4 kills. And LBF, look at the red wave of reinforcements trickling into the cap. They know they can win this by holding onto this cap. They do not want to lose it at this stage. Incredible defensive. Great effort by both teams. Both commanders. El Julo has just gone down. So Shackle is alive for KGK. And he just got another kill there. They're trying to use that commander bonus the best they can. Was that a vehicle just got destroyed? Both sides throwing anything they have at this point onto this cap. Open up the map. As you can see, so KGK have that FOB in the far north that has been acting as a great hidden fob to get transport vehicles and a hidden repair crane. They also have a close by FOB in the south that they're funneling infantry from. They're also got infantry flanking on the rear constantly, trying to cut out the hard spawns, trying to find those rear defender rallies the best they can. This is such a back and forth. KGK have a 100 ticket lead almost, but they're running out of time. 8 minutes. Can LBF hold on? If LBF don't hold on to this cap at this point, they would probably lose on tickets overall. This is do or die now for LBF. This is their Alamo. Can they hold on to the second cap? 100 ticket lead has just opened up for them. Tyler just disconnected and a vehicle just got taken out. That's a transport vehicle, I believe. Yep. 5 tickets for KGK. Easy 5 tickets taking out that transport vehicle. We've got a plane coming down the road. No kills with that strafe. Smokes. Was that artillery? Or no, that was just one tank shot, I think. Yeah, a tank is arriving. I think that's a Sherman. Yeah, the Sherman is incredibly low on the hove. I think he must have driven over another AT mine. But at this point, he's just like, screw it. We need to get this cap. We need to throw anything we have left. We've got 7 minutes to get this cap. Sherman coming forward. Is the tank support going to be enough? Huge Mustang kill there. 3 kills with that Mustang absolutely clears out a stronghold of defenders there. Can LBF hold on? KGK is putting them under a lot of pressure. A little bit of friendly fire there from that Sherman. He's going to have to watch out. Can LBF hold on? Or will KGK sneak this cap in the last few minutes and potentially win on tickets? LBF trying to throw bodies on cap, trying to hold down. They need to get an AT on scene to deal with this Sherman quickly. This Sherman is going to be a menace to deal with. At this stage of the game, this Sherman could be what clenches a late cap here. 6 minutes left. Another kill for that tank. See, Wilson. Does Wilson have anything to do with this tank? No, he's a medic. Nothing he can do. Ginge with a magnetic mine. Is that going to be enough to take out the Sherman? I think it might be. It's not. It takes the Sherman down to about 10% health. His engine is out. Can he place the second, or can he place an HE? HE goes down. That's going to be enough to seal the kill there on that Sherman. Might get a team kill nearby. And there goes the Sherman. LBF fighting tooth and nail. Just over 5 minutes. Just over 5 minutes. And look at the names rushing forward from both sides. Blue and red rushing towards this camp. Trying to hold on at the later stage. An underdog story here from LBF. They've got another tank arriving on scene. They've got a P3 short barrel. That's going to be huge at this stage. If they can get that P3 on cap, that is going to be absolutely huge. That is going to be huge if they can get that P3 just to help on cap. Artillery. Smoke. Is it smokes and artillery? Small smoke screen on the rear. 63 tickets left for LBF. 4 minutes left. It just went out in chat that LBF need to start conserving tickets. Unfortunately, they put that in all chat. So they're being told to slow down on their spawns a little bit. With 4 minutes left. Roadhog there. Radio man, he's trying to find the location of that tank accurately. Time is running out for KGK. I think they've lost a little bit of momentum again. They've been reset. LBF with the incredible defense here. The logistics team has done an incredible job locking down those two bridges, delaying new MSPs, tanks, and any other vehicle arriving. Has really saved the game here for LBF. If they didn't control those bridges the way they did, this game would have been completely different. Artillery, late stage artillery here. This is going to be KGK artillery. Got a couple of kills. 2 more kills there. Another 2 kills there. Actually, a big artillery. 12 rounds, a bunch of kills. Will they get a cap at the late stage here? KGK with bodies thrown forward. They actually have majority on the cap at this point. If they can get all the nearby names into the capture zone, they actually have majority. Less than 3 minutes in the game. Less than 3 minutes. They've got a rally nearby. Will we see a late cap here? They're throwing everything they can in the capture zone. They're saying it in chat. Get onto the capture zone. Their commander is trying to rush forward. Can they get the cap at the late stage? Just over 2 minutes. This will be the latest cap we've potentially ever seen. This will be huge. If they take the cap at this stage of the game, they will win on tickets. They've got people coming in from the rear. LBF is completely surrounded. Look at all the blue names getting in on cap. They've even got their commander on the cap at the moment. They are neutralizing, and they are neutralizing quickly. Will LBF drop artillery? Artillery might save it for LBF. So late in the game, we've got the Cromwell trying to cut off reinforcements. Unfortunately, not great at driving. Neutralized. The cap has been neutralized by KGK with less than 2 minutes left in this match. If they take this, they will win on tickets. Artillery for LBF might save this. Artillery, they need something big. If they don't have artillery, that might be game. That might be game for LBF. What a devastating result at the late game here this will be for them. You can see LBF are trying to get bodies on cap. They're doing all they can, but they have to deal with Cromwell now, and they're vastly outnumbered by infantry. With Shackle alive on cap, the cap process is going very quick as well. Very quick. And the cap's been taken. 16 minutes. added now. Got 16 minutes. KGK, can you believe it? KGK, with less than 3 minutes left, took the cap. Now they can go and win this potentially with the tickets. That is huge for KGK. They might have just won themselves this match. And then the next match, artillery comes in. Artillery comes in too late for LBF. If this artillery came in literally 30 seconds before, they could have held on to the cap. They could have held on to the cap if this artillery came in 30 seconds quicker. Unfortunate for them. Look how many kills it got there at the end. The Cromwell is managing to get away. Tickets wise, 94 to 28. LBF could still win this on tickets. They've got 15 minutes to hold. They have to be very ticket conscious at this point. They can't throw tickets away. They've got a P3 here actually retreating. I wouldn't be surprised if that P3 returned back to main base and they just didn't use it. Conserve the tickets at this point. This is turning into a ticket game for LBF potentially with 26 tickets left. What an upset. Can you believe it? LBF was so close to clenching a victory on defense here. But now KGK might take the victory here at the late stage. They've already got squads and individual in the third cap. KGK already holding down big kills there for Jefferson. They're already spawn killing on the hard cap. So LBF losing a lot of tickets. 4 kills there. That's 4 people who are going to bleed out at the end. Orange has managed to get on the roof. I think that seals the victory for KGK with 14 minutes left. Unless LBF manage to do something huge. If they get some logic truck kills, some MSP kills to narrow that ticket difference, I think this will be a KGK victory. LBF can't spawn. Look at all the dead bodies. Mortars hitting them as they spawn. Stuka landing. Stuka almost doing a team kill there. A lot of LBF bodies here. They're being told not to give up. They have to wait for medics. They're so low on the tickets at this point. KGK acting very quick here. Look at KGK with a big flank coming in on the northern side of the town. Panzer III, it put itself in a good position. It might get a bunch of kills there. Eggman going down. A bazooka hitting the rear. Oh, no, it wasn't a bazooka. It was a grenadier, sorry. Grenadier AT. Second grenadier. Taking the Panzer III down to about 60%. A bazooka hit it in the front as well. P3 doing a good job there, delaying that attack. 16 tickets left for LBF. How much can they make KGK bleed now? How much can they bleed KGK? 12 tickets. They are going to lose this game. They will lose this match. Oh, that reminds me. I actually need to... Oh. And there, I didn't even get a chance. I needed to set the next map.
Nice work on it last.
KGK managed to take it. They won the whole game by bleeding out the defenders there. So match 1 goes to KGK. We're going to play the second match now. And yeah, Jesus, man. Going into the second game. If you just watched this on YouTube, remember to like and subscribe and watch the second video, man. What an incredible close game for the first match. You want to watch the second match now.